We're live. We're live. And we're waiting for. Have to wait for Prep to get on here so we could definitely, talk this battle rap stuff that's going on. We'll be getting him on here real quick so we can help get him on here real quick. And I see that he's on here, so let me bring him on real quick.
What's good, bro?
Ha! What's goody, man? What's
good? Long time coming right here, man. We supposed to been did this, right?
Right. We definitely was supposed to do this, Jones, a while ago, right after you battled Trez and everything. So
yeah, it was like right after, like the same day. We supposed to been knocking it out the same day.
And yeah, it's just been a lot of busy stuff going on with me, man. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. So how you feel about your battle with Trez, man? How you feel about it since you saw it on cam?
I'm loving the feedback from it though. Like, I'm used to getting all the hate. So to get this love right here to me.
Everybody talking about that third round, man. That third round was fire, man.
Yo, I feel like you gotta do that.
So
I feel like in the battle,
how did you feel going into this battle? Everybody doubted you, in this battle. So how did you feel, when you were preparing to write? Like, do you feel like you needed to go all in, or you was gonna give?
No, I feel like I had to. I felt like I had to go in. I felt like if I didn't do what I did, like in the battle, I felt like if I did anything less, if I would have lost clearly, if I would have had like any slip, like this, if I'd have got smoked in there, it would have been over for me, bro. There would have been no calling me back for no more smack appearances. Price would have went down in these other leagues and all that. It'd have been extra hate on top of what I'm already getting. So I felt like I had to go crazy. Like I had to be the best prep, well, one of the best preps you ever seen. He didn't have to do that though, because he Trez, they love him, so he just had to come and just be Trez. That's it. Right. That's all he had to do, right? So he came and did what he had to do, and and he get praised. He's good. Not me. I gotta go above and beyond, But what I feel like is, they expect more of you when they know that you dope. When they know that you such and such. When you raise the bar, they expect more from you. So that's the corner I got myself in.
A lot of people was expecting that prep, versus Saga. That's what a lot of people want. That they want that prep back, and you gave them a little bit of that medicine, against Trez. Me personally, I have you beating Trez, 2-1. I think you gave up the second round.
Oh yeah, I think he got the second clearly.
That second round, that first round you came out swinging. I was like, prep is not coming to play.
Hey, talk to him.
Listen, I'm back on URL. I got to do my thing. Listen.
That's him.
And I think it's kind of close in the first round because Trez had an first round too.
It is.
And I just felt like that third round, you just outdid him. The way you ended the third round was kind of shaky, but the rest of that.
Ain't gonna lie, it was. Yo, the funny thing is, with the end of the third round, right? I wasn't gonna do that chef thing, like the chef thing with the dude. I wasn't gonna do it because I didn't like the whole setup for it. I didn't feel like it was a heavy hitter. I didn't feel like it was a haymaker. So I said, I'm not even gonna do it. But then he showed up. He came all the way from Indiana and dressed like a chef just for me to do that, like just to put him in the round. So I said, yo, he showed up for that. He didn't even go to Summer Madness the next day. He showed up just for that, bro, just for me from Indiana, then went back home. Like, so I felt like I was obligated to put him in the round. Like, yo, I got you, man. He showed too much love, bro. I gotta put him in. I gotta put him in.
Man, I gotta invite everybody to this live. I gotta do it because this is a long time coming with us, man. We was then supposed to do this, and
a minute ago, definitely.
Since the battle dropped, man, you're getting a lot of great feedback from it in all the groups and everywhere in battle rap. The question is like, since you had a good turnout on URL, would you think you'll be booked again on URL, like in a small room?
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back in January, I'm back in January. I got one of y'all new shooters in January. One of them new dudes y'all like. A new dude, what's his name? Franchise. I got him in January.
Yeah. Is this gonna be
We're
like a
gonna see.
small room, like a Born Legacy or any of that?
I hope it is like a small room. Like I think it is gonna be like a small room, Born Legacy feel, like one of them. But I wanted it to be smaller than that. I wanted it to be like how me and Trez was. Like I want all of
Right.
those because when you got those small rooms, they hear everything. They pick up on everything, and the energy is different because everybody right there, they close. It's more intimate. You know what I mean? Like it's less distractions and all that. People come to hear, your balls. They come to hear everything you got. When you in that big room with 1,000 people, you got 200 people over here getting drunk, 200 over there getting high. These niggas about to fight over there in the back right there. These niggas don't know nothing about rap. They just here to fight. Yeah, man, it's just like mad shit going on. So you got to please all of that. But when you're in a small room with like 50 to 100 people, they holding on to every word. That's what I like.
And I kind of have to agree with that because me personally, I like the small room better because the small room you get that feel, you get that feel to a point where you don't get that feel on the big stage. And I feel like for your caliber, I feel like small rooms fit you more than a big stage does. I mean, if you notice, most of your classics was in small rooms. I mean, you had a good turnout on big stage, but I think just from watching you since the PGs, I just feel like small rooms are just meant for you, and that's where you get most of the battles of the year, and it comes out of a small room.
That's a fact. And I feel like it happened with even though that was on a platform, like a stage, but it was actually in a small room. Like that was in a small room in Saga, and another one in a small room. And you got Trez popping up, you mean small room, because I feel like I can be that lyrical dude that they want, but they didn't appreciate that. Like that dude that every line is some wordplay or something underlining here, some metaphor, some this, all of this, all of this intertwined and stuff like that. I can do that. I can do that at a whim, like with no problem. But when I was doing that, it wasn't getting appreciated. So I said I had to sit back and study the game for a second. And I'm looking at the people on top, the Tay Rocks, the Shotgun Shugs, the Chesses, the Ill Will, all of that, the Clips. I'm looking at those people and it's like, yo, they not extra over the head. They don't do that. They get straight to the point. They direct. You know what I mean?
Right.
And their presence is felt. So I felt like that's what I got to do. I can do the pin game. I can do that at ease in my sleep. But these other avenues I got to touch on. I got to do that more. I got to bulk more, get a little bit more aggressive. I got to perform a little bit more, move around that room. I got to do a little bit extra. I got to put a little bit more weapons into my arsenal so that I become a full package and not just this one-dimensional dude. And that's what I think they respecting now. They see the change. They see that I'm listening to what the fans say. Like, the fans got a problem with this, I touch on that. You think I need this? I bring you that next time. Without the fans, we wouldn't be here. So I feel like if any way you can please them, then try that.
So I know right before we did this on here, I had to upload a video because I don't know if you heard that Trez is battling Chess on Smack Volume 1.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So
That's not just now. I just seen it just now.
Like, how you feel about that battle going down, knowing the fact that you just gave a loss to Trez? A lot of people say you didn't, but a lot of people say you did. So, I mean, how you feel about that, knowing that's happening, that's going down?
That right there does show me, bro, that it's more of a business than a sport. Like, it's not a sport no more. It's not about your skill, your talent. It's about that plays a part, but it's not really about that. As long as you got the stock, you got the fans, and you got the dick riders and all that. Some say not fans, it's not dick riders. Some fans are just truly fans of the sport. Like, yo, I really admire battle rap as a whole. I got my favorites, but I respect the craft, the art of battle rap. That's a fan. That's what I am. I'm a fan. But then you got dick riders who are people like yo, I think Trez got a 30 piece. I think Prep got a 30 piece. None of us 30 the other one. Somebody saying that it's just coming off the back, you just a dick rider. You just hating like on the other person. Like, either way, anybody that does that, like, you're just completely biased towards somebody, you're a dick rider. So I feel like you got those, like, as long as you got your stock up and all that, the leagues, like Smacks and the King of the Dots and all that, they're gonna push you forward no matter who beat you. I felt like Ryder beat Trez, but you've seen Trez more than you've seen Ryder after that. It shouldn't have been like that, but it was. If it was a sport, it wouldn't have been like that.
If you notice that, like, with Trez left the block and with the cave game, his stock rise, since he made that move. So
That's what
and now
niggas
the
do,
fact
bro.
that
I'll never be
Prada,
that nigga. That's what niggas do. I'll never be that nigga. I'm never gonna be the dude to jump in a group just because I feel like they can do this and do that for me. Like, nah, I'm not that guy. I'd rather say I lost on my own, like I just took a complete loss on my own, me grinding, than to say I won because of that nigga wave. Never. I'll never be that dude.
so
Like, that's not
that brings me to my next question then. Who you felt like you lost to in this battle
oh.
rap?
And the whole I lost Dot on UFF. No, Chess on UFF. Chilla Jones. As far as in Smack, Chilla Jones. I feel like those are the only two that I lost, like clearly. Like there was no debating. Those two are the ones I lost. Those are the two that I was the most least prepared for. Like I wasn't prepared for those at all. I was just playing around. I didn't take, not that I didn't take it serious, but I wasn't prepared. Like I should have been way more prepared. But then the other ones, like Saga, had a classic. Dot, I had like one of the, classic PGs out class, like one of the best PGs out class. Like people still run up to me talking about my third round in that battle with the Parmesan cheese and all that. Then they
Yo,
talk about
that's
but
fire.
yeah, you
Oh
feel
my
me? People
god.
still run up on me talking about that, like, yo, that Parmesan cheese ball was crazy, da da da. Like they be
And the
going nuts.
funny and the funny thing is, Vodafly put out a blog, putting, the top 10 small room battles of all time, and he put you and Saga in that top 10.
That's
I have
fire.
to, and I have to agree with that because that was one of like that. I'm thinking when that was that even scheduled to happen right then and there. Like, was that even scheduled as a PG?
No, it wasn't. Me and Saga made that happen. We made that happen. Like smacking them didn't come to us, Norbs didn't come to us or nothing. We made that happen. And if you notice, that wasn't even a card. There wasn't even a card with that like battle. Like no other battle came out on that card. If you notice that, like it just was me and him. It wasn't like a card where as though we won a card and other people were there. No, it just was me and him. And then when we got there, it was some random people that pulled up, like some fans. And Smack was like, "Yo, and then y'all got rounds? Anybody got rounds?" And and then they just letting people rap. That's when Bonnie battled some chick I forgot. She battled, I think TS. I think Bonnie battled TS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she battled her. Like that wasn't scheduled. That was some rounds Bonnie had for official. Bonnie was supposed to use some rounds for official, but TS is a big girl. So it kind of just flew right in with it. Like it made sense if you know. She got a few O flips in that battle that people didn't catch. She got O flips in that battle. And she got battles about what she say? Because they were supposed to battle on I think St. Louis or something. She said something about St. Louis, like your Miss Shuri. It was something about St. Louis though in the battle, and you was like, how did that don't even make sense with TS? But if you think about her battling official in St. Louis, now it makes sense to you.
I had somebody comment in the comment section. They said, "What's up with you and Rich Dollars?"
Yo, with me and Rich Dollars, I think they still gonna do it, but I don't know what date, I don't know what card or nothing like that, but I think they still gonna do it. I just don't know. Like I still got bullets for him, and it's getting worse now. Like maybe then he probably would have had like a bit of a chance to make it like a close one, but now the kind of thinking I'm on now, the kind of wave I'm on now, man, it might get really, really, really bad for Richie, man. Like seriously. Like I'm in a whole nother state of mind now with this battle shit. Like he caught me at the wrong time. Catching me then, he would have had a better chance. He would have lost, but he would have had a better chance to make it a classic. Now, nah, it's too late. Too late for me to make it a debatable now. It'll be ugly.
Man, that's crazy.
Man.
So
I feel like Smacking it was trying to make me a gatekeeper at one time too. Like, and let's just look at what's happening, bro. Like when Latazay died the Danger Zone, who they gave him his return back to on Smack? They gave him to me. And then Rich Dollars, he had his he dies or whatever. Rich Dollars dies, whenever he died. And then they try to throw him to me when he came back, like giving me his comeback card. Like, now to get this dude franchise, for him to get further on URL, who they give him to? You get what I mean? Like it seems like I'm on some gatekeeper, like, oh yeah. Either if you come my way, either they want you to get shot in the head, or they want me to let you pass. Like one or the other. Either you're gonna die here, this gonna be your last one, or this gonna be the one where you prove yourself and you move on. But yo, I think my 2018 gonna be my best year though. To the dude, I see Keith. You say, what are your goals for 2018? I think 2018 gonna be my best year in battle rap. I think it was gonna be the best year. Me and Dre we teamed up and made Loud Ties. Like me and Dre got Loud Ties, and we
Yo,
already did some
I've been
battles.
seeing that around, and I was going to ask you that question. Like, y'all taking on anybody that want to do a 2-on-2? Anybody?
Yeah, no lie, like no. Right now, like we're gonna do one in December, right? Because we already did some jumpings. I don't know if you've seen it, but me and him got some jumpings where we like jumping in each other battles or whatever. Like he jumped in my rounds, I jumped in his rounds. Trez was good. Like we got some shit like that. Like Dre jump in, I jump in, and we smoke whoever we going against. Like if we done it, be like dead. But now we trying to have a road to double impact tour. You feel me? We trying to have something like that. Like we trying to take the 2-on-2 that we got down to double impact. So the thing we doing is taking any two that jump in the way just to completely body them to show Smack and Bees in them. Like yo, we gotta put them on double impact. We gotta put them on double impact.
So
We're
y'all
gonna have the
definitely
fans
gunning for
rallying behind
DNA
it.
and K-Shine.
We said we think what?
Y'all gunning for DNA and K-Shine.
No, we gunning for, to be honest, bro, I'm not one of those dudes who want to go against the names, like the top names, the elite names, the superstars and top tiers. I want to be that. I want to be elite. So to do that, I can't be chasing behind them. I'm going to look like a groupie the whole time. I want to be that dude that all these other ones like, yo, I want to battle prep. I want them to look up and climb the ladder to get to me. I don't want to be climbing the ladder my whole career to get to this name, that name, that name. No, I'm not. I don't want to be that. I'm going to let the other dudes do that. They can chase these dudes. I'm not that guy.
So will y'all battle Farrah and Shuni then?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And I have a whole another set of tricks up my sleeve for that battle. That one would be way different. That'll go way different.
It's a lot of matchups out there, You got the,
That's
the
a lot.
Street Hymns, then Loso,
No, Street Hymns and Loso not the ones we gunning for right now on Bullpen. On Bullpen, we trying to go against Loso when they were. They just did like a new team up thing, so yeah, that might be the way to go
like
right
the
there.
Four Horsemen or something like that, right?
Right, you feel me? Yeah, we're going out there to try to handle something like that, Like we gave him a taste. Me and Dre gave him a taste of what we can do. Like if you see my Easy to Block Captain battle, like we gave him a taste of what we can do in that.
Yeah, so, I did see that.
And then next year we on the biggest card of the year starting off. We on Gracie card. She got a card in Chicago with Averb going against Big T. Like that's like one of Averb's like retirement battles. That's one of his joints where he leaving out the game. So for us to be on that card right there, that's big, bro. We on Averb retirement card, possibly Big T retirement card.
Right.
And it's in the Midwest, you know what I mean? And it's Gracie comeback battle. Like Guerrilla Warfare ain't had no battle in a while.
They ain't had no battles since like what, Crown, I think?
Right, you feel me? So this is big. This ain't nothing small,
Right. So the next question who is the Mount Rushmore in your class?
In my class, I would say Chess, T-Top, Briz, and I don't know. We don't got a fourth one because like Saga really didn't make it to that elite level to go up there. I'm still climbing to get that. Took my bumps and bruises, so you can't cough my face in there yet. Not then Wavy fell back. I mean, so he wasn't where he should have been. Like Wavy, he fell back and all, he was going too long, so you can't get at him. It just ain't fair. I think that's it though.
Last time we
that gotta be
Wavy
it.
Was the John battle, right?
Right. Well, last time we seen him was either John. No, you know what? We lying. Bill Collector. He battled Bill Collector.
Right. It was Bill Collector, right?
Right, but nobody really cared. They was like, nobody really cared about that. That's why I be telling dudes, you gotta watch which battles you take. Just because Smack threw you a battle don't mean you gotta take it. You don't have to take that battle, bro. Because it can be the worst decision of your life. Sometimes it's not about what you can do. It's about like the moves you make. Right. Sometimes it's all about the moves you make. You can keep winning back to back, but if you're just beating bums, who cares? Make the right moves.
So I know you heard about the whole situation about, Bonnie and, having a ghostwriter and all that. Like, how you feel about that whole situation? Like, I didn't get your opinion on it. I got it on, Cali Smooth. I talked to Cali Smooth about it. He felt some type of way about it. But, how you feel about the whole ghostwriting thing with Bonnie?
I feel like, Bonnie don't realize what she did to the whole female rap as a culture. She just looking at what happened to her. If you look at what Bonnie did, bro, Bonnie got everybody looking at her crazy. now after, but you see Barney do that. Now you're looking at Jazz the rapper crazy. You're looking at Official crazy. You're looking at Hustle. You're thinking, damn, like you're looking at E Hard 40. You're looking at everybody crazy now because Barney is an elite female. So she's not no little average Joe Schmo here with somebody pinning for her. She's elite. So since an elite female has somebody pinning her raps, now you thinking all of them got it. I'm like, now I'm looking at everybody pin now, everybody in question now. You know? But what I don't get, yo, my main thing about this is how these dudes writing for these girls and these girls are losing. How you losing, bruh? Like, if I write for a girl, she's going to be cooking everybody. She's not going to lose.
Right.
Like, you trash. You writing for her and she out here losing. Like, you trash. You suck.
The thing about it is that Bonnie was like in a run for like, you know, female battler of the year. Like she was in a run for it because she was battling a lot of niggas, especially on King of the Dot. She was like around everywhere battling, and for her to, you know, find out she had a ghostwriter for, you know, against Nestle, it kind of messed up female battle rap in a way.
No, it did make you look at it kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
And somebody else said, what's your opinion on Clean Paper?
I think Clean could have been legendary. Clean could have been legendary. Clean had all the ingredients to be legendary, but he just didn't have a love for it. I think that's it right there. Yeah. Could have been a legend, didn't have a love for it.
Right.
That's exactly what happened. He had everything else, so everything else was there.
I'm just kind of disappointed in him. Like he's just taking battles and not showing up and just stealing deposits. Like I just felt like that was just, you know, all jacked up, man. I really thought that was.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, you can't do stuff like that, bro. Like you can't be. I mean, then he doing it on a consistent basis. It's not like it's 1, 2. He sent you his bread back. Him and such chopped it up and he squashed it. No, it's like it's a constant thing. It's like a thing with him. You know, it became like a thing with him. He messing up. He definitely messing up. Man.
So going into that third, I just don't, I was like, where is this prep been at in this third round? Like,
yeah, I felt like that's what they needed.
Did you really take the time out to get ready for that third round for Trez?
Bro, I knew that third round. I knew that I had haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. I just knew it. Sometimes when you're a fan of this and you rap, you look at things, you know, from a different view. Like I'm not just looking at it from an artist standpoint. I'm not just looking at it like a battler. I'm looking at it like a fan, like a student. Like, oh, I know this going to hit. Before that battle, I told O'Reilly, I said, bro, my third round, I have back-to-back haymakers, no setups, no transitions, just straight haymakers. I promise you, not one jab. And he was like, we're gonna see. And then I started off with the weird shit, like Trez. I didn't even notice Trez was doing this in the building because I wasn't looking at it, but I'm looking at it on camera. And when I was doing the tie shit, like when I was fixing my tie with a girl, he like, what the fuck he doing? Like, what is this nigga doing, man? He wilding. Like you seen him like getting mad. And then when I dropped the tie and it did the ball and it hit crazy, he was like, yeah, that shit went crazy, bro. Like so I think it was back-to-back haymaker.
So how you feel about the DMV moving? Like, you know, the DMV is moving, you know, with Twerk and Rada, you Rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I mean, y'all have like your own DMV movement, like the Midwest movement and stuff.
Oh, like definitely, bro. You gotta think about it. Like it's so similar in a way because the Midwest movement had they had Detroit, they had Chicago, and they had St. Louis. Mm-hmm. You come over here, you know, with DMV, we got Virginia, we got, you know, DC, and we got Maryland. Like, you know, and all of that. You know, we got those 3. So that's 3 and 3. Then you got people who are like the elite ones, like who are up there. Like you got Twerk, you got, I mean, he running all over the place. You got Av, he running all over the place. And Rock, you know, like they just like, you know, they like when the elite cars and blah blah blah. Like they got all that going on. And then you still got me, you got Rada, you got Jack Boy, like, you know, and then after us, you got people coming after us. You got Cuban, you know, Lee Castro coming. You got people still on the wave. Like you got drugs. Like you got people, you know, like moving. Like we are moving. Nobody's standing still. Everybody's moving. Everybody's making a move. Every time you look at a card, somebody from the DMV is on that card. You know, you don't see no turmoil
And that's
happening in
facts
the
because
DMV.
you
You
know
don't
you
see this
got
one hating on this one or nothing. We are rocking.
right because I do
You said
see
what?
that Twerk is on this next. You got Twerk on this Smack. Volume 1, and then you got who else? You got Av from the DMV. He's on there. He's going to battle B Magic. So like the DMV is actually really moving, and then y'all got Rome being the blogger out there. Shout out to Rome DMV. He's doing his thing as a blogger.
Shout
He's
out
doing
Ron,
his thing,
definitely.
and so my thing is like, is you doing any type of music? Like, is you hearing some mixtapes or something, man?
No, you know what's funny, bro? Like that never was ever my passion to do that, like ever in life. Like I never was like, yo, I want to be like a big, known rapper. I always wanted to be like, I always wanted to battle. That was always my thing. I used to buy the Smack DVDs and all that, and just be like, yo, I want to do that one day. But now like it's so easy to get into rap now. Like, so even if you don't want to do it for yourself as an artist, you can do it to feed your family. You can make one of these commercial, cheesy, stupid songs, one of these mumble rap songs, get 1 million views on YouTube and tour and feed your family. Forget what anybody else say. Oh, you ain't no MC, you're not lyrical. Fuck all that. I'm rich.
Right.
Like that's how that's going, like so that's the only reason I might touch on it a little bit. And like next year. I'm gonna be behind the scenes though. I'm not gonna do it. Like my brother, my girl, and then like a few like little homies. I know they gonna be the ones like that's out there like really, like performing it and rapping. They're going in the studio, dropping the tapes. I'm just gonna be somebody behind the scenes, like, like that. And I'm gonna be that guy.
So
Like
is
that's more so
there's
what I'm gonna do.
anybody on your list that you want to battle in 2018? Like, is there somebody that stands out to
All
you
the
that
new
you would like to
dudes,
battle?
all the new dudes, everybody that's new. Like I want to show them like this is what we need to do. We don't need to chase them. We need to battle all in this same circle. Everybody that's fire, that's popping right here, we need to all go at it. We need to all stand toe to toe with each other, face to face, and create classics, create fire, create bodies, whatever we create, but we need to do it together. We need to rotate right here. Because while we're doing that, people are going to keep looking at that. Like, yo, Prep was crazy in that battle. Franchise was crazy in that battle. Yo, Joe was fire. Holmesy was fire. Cuban was crazy. Drugs, whoever they're gonna do, we're gonna be all in the same circle, and then we're gonna create our own fan base with each other without the big name help. We're gonna create our own fan base and take that fan base from a barbershop to a sneaker store, from a store to a small club, from a small club to Gramercy Theater. We're gonna keep rising and rising and rising with the fan base we created instead of chasing somebody else, fame and all that. Oh, what's good? What's good, Toy? That's my big cousin right. That's my real big cousin, like my actual blood big cousin right there.
Because
That's on
we
your live.
totally
Yeah.
forgot about
Yeah, Jamal Toy.
Danger
What's good?
Zone and Danger Zone and Big K being from the DMV. We totally forgot about them too.
Oh yeah, you know what's
Um,
funny, yo? I really forget that big kid. Not Danger. I know that. That's kind of it slipped my mind. A few people slip my mind though, so it's not like no diss to him or nothing like that. But I totally be forgetting that Big K is from Virginia. Like seriously, like I totally forget that he's from DMV. But yeah, he
right.
definitely rocking. He definitely doing this thing. He
I
definitely doing
could
this thing.
definitely see you battling, Trez, Franchise,
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm trying to run through that
it's
whole
a few
thing.
cats out there. I could definitely see you battling in a small room that definitely would will rock the room like crazy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you do got a lot of battles, under your belt. But I've been
Mm-hmm.
seeing this a lot, and I know you probably saw it. But your partner in crime, Dre Dennis, uh, he put out a poll saying that he don't get the enough credit that he does because of all the the bull crap that goes on in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is getting higher than him because of the fact that they go with no shows or stealing bars and stuff like that. Like, how you feel about that overall? With Trez, not Trez, Dre Dennis feeling the way he feels.
I feel like Dre don't get the respect he deserve, bro. And it's the reason he doesn't get the respect he deserve is the same reason why he should get the respect he deserves. It's like a two-way street. Like, he battles so much that you kind of get tired of him. You get oversaturated with him and things like that. You know, you don't miss him enough. You know, he doesn't hold like a high place on your chart because he battles all the time, you know, like just back to back. And it's like, whatever, nothing new. But then he should get respect because he battles over and over and over again and he doesn't lose. He doesn't lose. Then he takes battles some days on weeks' notice, days' notice. I've seen him battle the same day, twice in the same day. 6 rounds, not like 3 rounds for this one for that. 3 rounds in the same day, 2 different battles. You can't be mad at that and beat both of the people. That's the thing that makes, you know, like, it makes you like, whoa. Like, he gotta get credit. He took all these battles, right, and he doesn't have any history of choking, stumbling, no showing, nothing like that. But people that take a quarter, like a piece of that many battles, a portion of the amount that he takes, they all here blaming, they choking and stumbling on that they battled a month ago, they battled a week ago. This nigga battling days or hours apart, and y'all talking about you stumbling because you had a few weeks to prepare. Get that all the way out of here. That's why I say he deserves, you know, the respect for that. Like he said, yo, he put a post up and said, man, y'all can clown me for taking all these battles all you want, but I paid for my wedding and my first home with this battle. Like, can't be mad at that.
That's how I feel. Like, I've been watching Dre Dennis for a long time now. When he used to come up with a Philly in battle, and you know, it would be like a small room. It would be not a lot of people in the crowd, and he would come out and put on a show. It was a while ago when I saw that. I think it was back in 2013, 2012, when he was just like coming to Philly, coming to like the trap house in Philly and other smaller leagues in Philly and killing it. And when I saw him get a PG a while ago, I was like, yo, Dre Dennis definitely moved up in the game. And his resume is better than a lot of niggas that's considered top tier. You get what I'm saying? He battled a lot of niggas that nobody can't touch right now.
That's a fact.
They saying a lot of people saying they don't feel, you know, Dre Dennis, he overdo his bars and stuff like that. But the guy can perform at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I think he can perform, and you know, and I feel like Franchise and Joe and all them, they need to see Dre Dennis. They need to see.
And the thing is, it'll be a problem. It'll be a problem if Dre like saw like some of them, man. Not just them two, but just a lot of them, because Dre be like, he'll cook some of them because he more experienced, and he been doing this back-to-back punch thing, and he performs crazy. So like, yeah, it'll be a real problem if Dre got in front of one of them boys. No problem.
So I just got in touch with somebody from Capital Battleground, and I'm supposed to be coming out there. I'm supposed to be coming out there to Capital Battleground. I'll be coming out to DC December 30th. So hopefully, you know, from what I've heard, you supposedly supposed to be on the card out there.
December 30th?
Though. I think it's December 30th. I'm not sure.
No, I'm on a card in South Carolina, I think, around that time.
I don't know if it's December 30th or it's after December 30th.
Yeah, it might be. It might be after.
It's the girl Rachel from Capital
Garner. Yeah, Rachel. Her name Raquel. Yeah, Raquel Garner.
Raquel. Yeah, she was supposed to. She was telling me about it. You know, I'm supposed to come out there and, you know, show the movement, bring some merchandise. You know, I definitely got to get y'all the merchandise.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, bro. I definitely support that. Definitely.
I probably gotta get some, you know, some polos for you, some better.
Yeah, we can do that. You got that. That's a fact.
Because I know you're not a t-shirt guy, but I mean, I gotta get the polo with the button.
Look at my mother. My mother on the line right now. My mother on the live. What's going on, Mama?
Shout out to Mama Prep. Shout out to Mama Prep. Shout out to her, man. She got herself a son that's getting his life back, and I'm just saying that for a reason. You get your life back in this battle rap thing, man. You get your life back. I've been rocking with Prep since UFF, so man.
That's love, bro. I appreciate that.
It's been definitely a lot, you know, going on. But like I was saying, I was just talking to I don't know if you saw it. I was talking to Cali Smooth last week, Would you ever have any interest going to the West Coast to battle Cali Smooth?
I mean, going there to battle Cali Smooth, he ain't really been doing anything. You feel me? Remember I talked to you about making the right moves?
Right.
Like, he's not one of them dudes he's not the right move. You get what I mean? Not that he's trash or whatever, but he's just not on my radar. He's not doing anything that warrants interest from me. That makes me say, yo, I gotta go battle this dude when I get out there. Like, nah, I wouldn't want to do that. He don't do it for me. Like, I'd rather go out there and battle Emerson Kennedy or go out there and battle, you feel me, something like that. Like, I battle Emerson. This little dude, Young Trez out there is nice that I'm looking at now. Like, he's actually dope. It was his
bet, y'all. Did the Craig Lamar?
I was watching it when it happened, but I missed like the first 2 rounds or something like that. No, the first round. Then I tried to go back and watch it, but it's deleted. I'm like, dang, why they delete it? I'm like, man, I want to go back and watch that.
The second and third round, he killed Craig Lamar, and that's kind of surprising to me because Craig Lamar is fire. He's fire, but what Young Grizz did out there, I could definitely see you, going out there. Even Geechee, like I can see you, getting in the ring with Geechee too. Like, I mean, y'all styles are a little different, but I could definitely see y'all tearing a house down.
I can see me and Geechee going nuts because like what Geechee do, right? Geechee like he had a crazy one with Av, and Av and him don't got similar styles. So like that showed you a style clash could be crazy. Like Geechee talking that real shit. But then he punching him. It was good, KT, bro. What's good? I appreciate that. Definitely. Can't wait to me and your joint drop, too, from Atlanta. Me and KT had a 3-round in Atlanta, man. It was a crazy one. That was definitely a dope one. Joe, I was saying, about out there, like, Geechee. Yeah, me and Geechee have a dope one, man. Me and Geechee will have a dope one. And I bring something different. Like, what I'm doing now, bro, I'm trying to be different every battle. Like, I don't want nobody to ever pinpoint me. You know how they be, like, making fun of people's styles? Like, yo, such and such sound like this, such and such sound like that, and they'll imitate the dude. I don't want to be that guy. I want you to never know what I'm going to sound like. Yo, that's cheap as hell. $1,000 for, you get the bed, mattress, all of that, lamp, dresser, chat. Damn, that's crazy. The mirror and all that. I'm going to have to go there. $1,000 for a whole bedroom set. It's wild.
Kenny said it's dropping in a few weeks, so you definitely would, got another battle coming out. So you be moving on the low, like you be out here not playing. Like, listen, I'm gonna get my shit back, and you're not playing this year. You've been definitely doing your thing in 2017. 2018 is definitely gonna be big for you, especially.
I promise you it is.
That crazy battle with Trez, man. That's probably gonna be one of the the talks of the year. Honestly, if they had a comeback of the year award for battle rap, I would put you in that category because like you evolved as a battle rapper this year, and I felt like I'm gonna be honest with you, you dropped the ball against Chilla. I thought that was gonna be a classic. I had that being
why though, bro? And you know why that happened? Like the backstory on that is because it was supposed to happen on Summer Madness weekend in August, like on a smaller card, like not a smaller card, but a bigger card, but a smaller, like small room, like almost some small, like, sneaker store type of shit like that.
Right.
That's what me and Beasley and them was talking about, and Nobes and all of them. But then they moved it up. Smack called me, was like, yo, I want you to be on this April card. I think it was April May or something. It was something way early though. He was like, yo, I want you to get on this card for me. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to get on it because I'm not prepared yet. Like, I'm not even done writing because I thought I was battling in August. So I wasn't done writing in April and May. I'm like, yeah, I'm just putting ideas together. And I was writing for a small room, but then he came along and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna throw another 1,000 on top." So I'm like, "Whoa, let me get it." I did it for the money. Like, oh shoot, another 1,000. Let me get that. And then ran and got that, and then got smoked. And I never did a battle like that again. Like just battle just for the money, because I battled just for the money. I wasn't even prepared, and then that ruined like buzz that I had. So I never did that again.
Like, I really want to elaborate on that because a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying this. Like, I feel like niggas take too many battles back to back to back, and it's starting to show. Like when DNA had a great performance versus Big Cannon. Like, I don't even think I gave Big Cannon a round on the Pearly Gates, but then he stinks it up in Traffic 3. Like, do you feel like that? No, let's just keep it funky, bro. Let's keep it funky. Like he really stunk it up in Traffic 3. And how do you feel about taking too many battles and just taking the bag and not caring about the battle and just taking the bag?
I feel like when you want a certain level, bro, like when you want like a DNA level, you shouldn't be doing nothing like that. You shouldn't be out here taking battles back to back. You should be mostly concerned with your legacy. But that all goes with the fans, because the fans will forget. They'll forget that. Like they'll allow DNA to get by with that. Like he'll have that battle with Cannon. They'll give him praise. Don't have a bad battle with Rum. They'll crucify him. Then have a good battle again after. Like he'll have another bad battle after that, another one after that, and they'll still give him 600,000 views on a trash battle or another trash battle on another one. They'll still buy tickets when it comes to this event, that event. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you can't keep doing that. It's the fans and it's the league owners. As long as the league owners keep booking these dudes and as long as the fans keep watching them, the artist is never going to change. That's like going to school. You never show up on time. You never do your homework. You never do projects. You disrespect the teacher. All of that. But you still get an A on every report card. Why would you change? Like, right. I'm not going to change nothing. I don't have any penalty, so I'm not going to change. But I definitely don't like that though. Like with dudes battling all the time, like back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Like, nah, unless you especially on big cards, like you can't battle on a smack card and an RBE card back to back. Like, come on, you crazy, bro.
That's what JC did. You know what I'm saying? JC had the Immaculate on the RBE card, and then JC had T-Top on Traffic 3, and I felt like one of them battles he could have turned down. But a lot of people wanted to see him versus Immaculate more than they wanted to see him versus T-Top. I don't know if he took the bag just for T-Top, because I felt like, I don't know what happened with JC in that battle. But I just felt like, taking too many battles within week span, I think you shouldn't do it. Like, if you're going to take a battle, take a battle for that month, or take a month off after that, then come back and, you be yourself. But they're taking too many battles for me, man. Too many.
Yeah, because it's going to sacrifice your pen, bro. Like, your art is going to be sacrificed. There's no way that you're going to be writing 10 out of 10 on this card and 10 out of 10 on that card. You're not going to do that. It's not going
to happen. And that's why I feel like he lost his candidacy versus Lux. Like, you had the wave for Lux, and then you took the Immaculate battle and the T-Top battle, and you really messed yourself up by taking Lux. Lux looking at you now like, you taking too many battles, bro. Like, I'm going to cook you. Like,
he shouldn't have battled after Bothered by what? Bothered by battling close together.
See, with B-Dot's a little different, man. Like, B-Dot didn't take. I don't know. Did he take a back-to-back battle?
No, he battled Loso. He battled Loso and then he battled Emerson, but it wasn't back-to-back. It was definitely like damn near like a month and some change. Probably was like a month and some change. It wasn't back-to-back. It wasn't like it was 2 weeks apart.
It
wasn't like that.
It was Averb.
Oh, my fault. Averb. You're right.
Yeah, it was Averb on World Domination. Then I think the following week he did the Bullpen.
He's right. You know what? So. Chad is right. Yeah, Chad is definitely right. He did Loso, Verb, and then that. Yeah, you're right. But see, Loso is somebody who's gonna, like, once he figure out he battling you today, like if Loso find out if B-Dot find out he battling Prep today, B-Dot is gonna be right. He's probably gonna be done by tomorrow. Like, he's gonna be writing. He's one of those guys. Like, he's one of the people that'll be done in like 2 days. He's gonna be writing and he's gonna knock it out. He's gonna be done. So he's gonna get another name. He's gonna be done with him in 2 days. So like he's not gonna slack and waste time and procrastinate. Versus these other people, they're gonna slack and waste time and procrastinate. And then with B-Dot, he has unlimited supply of material because he doesn't limit himself to being a punchline dude, a wordplay dude, or this. Like, he doesn't limit himself to being just this. So he can talk about anything. So like we can talk about him fell off because he can talk about unlimited. But when you got people like JC or who is it? JC, Av, DNA, they own some amount material they can talk about. Like, there's only so much they can do. Like, you know, that's what hurts them. That's why they do that like that. I see me. I never take a big battle like close to like a battle when I'm battling on
facts,
Smack.
though. Like,
I don't take
like
no other battles close to that.
B-Dot is one of those guys. Right. I just feel like B-Dot is one of those guys that he's very unorthodox. You don't know what you're going to get with B-Dot. You just don't know what you're going to get. Like, you might get, he'll speech and he will talk to you, or he might just, you know, flip the script on you and just probably name flip or flip the script your personality against you. Like, you just don't know what you're getting with B-Dot. But I have to bring it up. Like, who third round was better? Yours or B-Dot's?
No, definitely B-Dots. Definitely B-Dots. Definitely, because B-Dots had, like, his is monumental. B-Dots going to be one of them third rounds that's like, he said something that a lot of people were scared to say, and a lot of people thought that he wouldn't say if he got on Smack, and he said it. Like, I don't care if I get a call back or nothing. I'm saying what I mean. And it was like, it hit hard. It didn't sound preachy. It didn't sound all that, you know, lectury. It just sounded like some real deal, like, yeah. Sound like some real talk. And it hit crazy for me. Like, it hit crazy for me. Like, I definitely get it to him. Like, I had a battle rap round. My round was like battle rap. His round was like on something else. Like, you know, his meant more. He had more of a message in his, but mine just back to back haymakers. Like, yeah, that's what mine was. His was different. His meant more. Definitely.
So before we get out of here and you know, finish this interview, what do you have to say to the fans? You know, what you got to say to them and let them know that, you know, 2018, what it's going to be like, you know, talk your shit.
Definitely. Yo, thank you. That's the first thing I got to say to the fans is thank you. Like, a lot of us get real Hollywood and we forget to just say those two simple words. Thank you. Thank y'all for viewing, like, for tuning into this right here, like tuning into the live and all that, for the interview and all that. Watching it, you know what I mean? It's probably going to be left, probably going to leave it up for a few days, something like that. Yo, tune in, see what I was talking about and all that. And next year is going to be that year that I should have had a long time ago, but I was procrastinating, bullshitting, slacking around. But I promise you, this year is going to be that year I should have had. I promise you. Stay tuned. Salute y'all for the support. Salute you, bro, for the support.
It's Battle Rap Movement, my man Prep. Definitely look out for the battles that's dropping. Definitely go check out, you know, Trez versus Prep on URL. Definitely keep a lookout for Loud Ties. He got a lot of things going on, man. I'll holler at you, boy. I'll let you get back. I know you got other plans and stuff. So, man, I'll holler at you. Thanks for getting on. I appreciate it, bro.
You got it, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, man. And there y'all have it, man. That's my man Prep. He was just on here and we just did a crazy live interview. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about this interview. It's Battle Rap Moment. We out of here. Peace.